Hey guys, welcome to Design Travel Diary. This channel is all about travel, design, and everything in between. Whether it's exploring beautiful hotels, uncovering hidden gems, or just enjoying unique travel experiences, we're here to share it all with you. If you love discovering new places with a touch of design inspiration, you're in the right spot. So don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell to stay updated on all the latest adventures. Today's highlight is Universal Studios Singapore in Sentosa Island. From thrilling rides, immersive thematic zones, to magical performances, it's going to be a fun-packed day. So let's join us on this Day 3 video of the Singapore trip. We started the day heading out from the hotel, super excited for what's ahead. After a short MRT ride, we arrived at Harbourfront Station, right by Vivo City Mall. To get to Sentosa Island, there are plenty of options, from taxis and buses to the scenic cable car ride. But for us, it was the Sentosa Express, which was free during our visit. The queues for the train were long since it was peak season, but soon enough, we were crossing over to Sentosa. The Sentosa Express is a great example of Singapore's commitment to efficient urban connectivity, making it easy for visitors to access major attractions without relying on cars. From the window, we can catch views of the huge cranes at Brani Terminal along the way. Sentosa Island is a world-class resort with attractions like the SEA Aquarium, beautiful beaches, and luxury hotels. But we'll just spend the entire day here at the Universal Studios. After a short walk through some shops, there it was, the iconic Universal Studios globe. It's always such a fun spot to take pictures, and the energy around the entrance was contagious. Before diving into the action, let's talk about the park layout. Universal Studios Singapore has 6 themed zones: Hollywood, New York, Sci-Fi City, Ancient Egypt, The Lost World, and Far, Far Away. Themed zones are designed to make you feel like you've stepped into another world. It's one of the key principles of theme park design, where every corner tells a different story, and even the walkways guide you to new experiences. Each zone is uniquely designed and fully immersive, so even just walking around feels like an adventure. One tip for visiting: download the Universal Studios app. It's super helpful for checking wait times, finding attractions, and keeping track of performances throughout the day. We started in the Hollywood zone, which was beautifully decorated with Christmas lights and ornaments. It's a lively main street with retro vibes, lined with shops, restaurants, and even some meet and greet opportunities. Some buildings in the Hollywood zone draws inspiration from the Art Deco style and the glamour of the Roaring '20s. It channels the grandeur of the golden age of cinema. Our first ride of the day was Sesame Street Spaghetti Space Chase in the New York Zone. It's a cute and fun ride that younger kids will love. There were long queues on almost all of the rides. Thankfully, we had express passes, which saved us a lot of time on this peak season day. They're not usable on every ride, but where they apply, they're worth the extra cost. Now we're going through the sci-fi city with these cool Transformers figures. Back there, we can see the Battlestar Galactica roller coaster, which unfortunately we didn't get to try today. Now, we're heading to the Lost World Zone. This was one of our favorites, especially as fans of Jurassic Park. Check out the iconic gates and the massive dinosaurs here. We're about to try the Canopy Flyer ride. We couldn't take any recordings during the ride due to safety reasons. The ride is definitely fun and thrilling, but we just felt it was a bit short, especially considering the queue time. Next up, still in the Lost World Zone, we're heading to the Rapids Adventure ride. It's going to be a wet one, so we can store our bags in a locker provided. It's a thrilling river ride with plenty of dinosaur action, and even though the queue was long and there were some delays, it was totally worth it. We're lucky enough not to get too wet, but some guys on our boat got totally soaked. So you might want to prepare some spare clothes. Every zone is equipped with thematic gift shops. After checking out some souvenirs, we're gonna get some lunch. To tell you the truth, the food's not too great for its price. But hey, that's theme park dining for you. Next, we ventured into the Far, Far Away zone, inspired by the world of Shrek. The zone's medieval fairy tale town vibe is super charming, but the highlight here is this majestic castle. We tried the Shrek 4D adventure, which was funny and entertaining, and then rode the Puss in Boots Giant Journey, a fun inverted roller coaster that's perfect for families. When we got to the ancient Egypt zone, the rain started to pour. And so we had to skip some outdoor rides, like the treasure hunters. Instead, we went for the Revenge of the Mummy, a thrilling, dark indoor roller coaster. It might be a good strategy to try the outdoor rides while sunny, especially if you plan to visit in the rainy season. We checked out the restaurants to see if we can get some snack. Looks like most of them are full, so we decided to explore the park some more before it gets dark. When the rain got heavier, we decided to check out a show in the New York zone called Lights, Camera, Action, hosted by Steven Spielberg. We didn't expect much, but it turned out to be one of the highlights of the day. We get to experience being in a movie set, and the special effects simulate a very realistic storm. Feels like getting a peek into filmmaking process. Highly recommended. As the evening falls, we headed back to the Hollywood zone to secure a spot for the evening performance. But not before grabbing some takeaway dinner at Mel's Drive-In. Its design is a nostalgic nod to the retro American diners of the 1950s. It's inspired by the iconic Mel's Drive-In featured in the 1973 film American Graffiti, making it a slice of cinematic history right here in Universal Studios Singapore. We managed to find a spot a little further from the stage. The show told a heartwarming Christmas story featuring various characters, and the snowfall effect at the end was such a lovely touch. Truly the perfect way to wrap up the night. As we made our way down the main street toward the exit, we couldn't resist stopping by the Sanrio gift shop and fetch some cute souvenirs. And that's it, guys. Universal Studios Singapore was such an amazing experience. Even with the rain and the holiday crowds, we had so much fun exploring the park and enjoying the rides and shows. If you're planning a visit, I'd recommend prioritizing the outdoor rides early, especially during the rainy season, and definitely don't miss the evening performance. We're definitely looking forward to our next visit to try out some rides that we missed, and also the Minion Land planned to open in 2025. Thanks for joining us in today's adventure at Universal Studios Singapore. What are your favorite theme park experiences? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Tomorrow is our last day in Singapore, and we'll be exploring some beautiful heritage buildings east of the city center and browsing for souvenirs at Chinatown. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it. See you in the next one.